They say the truth will set you free, but they never tell you how much it hurts when that truth arrives too late. My name is Elena. I am 45 years old, successful, and by the world's standards, very wealthy. But today, standing in the middle of this decaying house, I have never felt more bankrupt. My mother, Sarah, passed away 3 days ago. I came here not to mourn, but to finish a chore. We hadn't spoken in over 20 years. To me, she was a woman of poverty. A woman who couldn't provide the life I dreamed of. I was ashamed of her calloused hands and her second-hand clothes. I spent my whole life running away from her shadow. I came here to sell this place, to erase the memory of a cold, hungry childhood. But the walls of this house, they breathe, they echo with every cruel word I ever threw at her. I thought I was the victim of her poverty. I didn't realize I was the reason for it. I remember being 10 years old. Every girl at school had those expensive porcelain dolls. When I asked my mother for one, she looked down at the floor and whispered, "Maybe later, Elena. We just can't right now." I hated her in that moment. I looked at her red, cracked skin from scrubbing floors and felt disgusted. I yelled at her, "Why can't you be like other mothers?" She never yelled back. She just stood there, absorbing my anger like a silent shield. I mistook her silence for weakness. I thought her lack of money was a lack of ambition, or worse, a lack of love for me. As soon as I turned 18, I left. I built a life of glass and gold. I sent her money occasionally, but only to silence my own guilt. I never called. I never asked how she was. I wanted to forget the woman who lived on bread and tea. While preparing the house for sale, I noticed a loose board in her bedroom tucked away under the corner of her old bed. I pried it open, expecting nothing but dust. Instead, I found a rusted metal box. Inside was my life. There were hundreds of envelopes. Each one was dated, starting from the day I was born. Inside each envelope was money. Small bills, large checks, and savings bonds. I opened a letter from my 18th birthday, the day I walked out on her. It read, "Elena, my darling, you left today. You think I am poor, and that's okay. I saved another $50 today. It was meant for your college, but you've already gone. I'll keep it here for whenever you need a home to come back to. I'd rather you hate me for what I didn't give you than see you struggle the way I do." I found her ledger. It was a diary of starvation. June 1995. Skipped lunch every day this month. Saved $40 for Elena's winter boots. Winter 1998. The heater is broken. I told Elena I like the cold, so I could save the repair money for her secret fund. She wasn't just poor. She was choosing to be poor so that I could be rich. Every luxury I have now was paid for by her hunger. I sat on that dirty floor, surrounded by a fortune built on my mother's blood and sweat. I realized that while I was busy being ashamed of her, she was busy saving my life. She accepted my hatred as the price for my future. She played the villain in my story so that I could be the hero in mine. I looked at my designer coat and my diamond rings. They felt heavy, like lead. They were bought with the years she spent scrubbing floors until her knees bled. I had all this money now, but I was an orphan who had just lost the only treasure I ever truly owned. A mother's unconditional love. When was the last time I told her I loved her? I can't remember. When was the last time I kissed those hard-working hands? Never. I was too busy looking at the rags she wore to see the queen she was. Friends, if you are listening to this, don't wait for a funeral to find the truth. We judge our parents by what they can buy us, but we never see the cost of what they give us. We see their wrinkles, but we don't see the tears that carved them. My mother's final letter, dated a week before her death, said this: "Elena, I hope you only find this box when I am gone. Don't be sad. I loved you so much that my sacrifice was my greatest joy. Take this money. Live the life I dreamed for you. My love wasn't in my words, it was in my silence." I am standing at the window now, watching the sun set on a house I no longer want to sell. If you still have your parents, go to them. Look at their hands. Look at their tired eyes. Don't wait until you're tearing up floorboards to realize that love doesn't always wear a crown. Sometimes it wears rags and hides in the shadows of sacrifice. I have millions in my hand, but I'd give it all for 1 minute to say, "I'm sorry, Mom, I was the poor one, not you."